20 weeks on a GLP-1, and I finally started to read this book today. If you're new here, my name is Yanni, and I was put on a GLP-1 20 weeks ago in Japan after struggling with infertility, obesity, diabetes type 2, and PCOS. Today I said I was going to give an update of what week 20 looked like for me as someone who is slowly starting to reduce my dosage on a GLP-1. So this week I actually am not taking but I will say the symptoms were rough. Those who have been here for a while and know my journey know that the first month that I was on it was very, very rough. A lot of digestive issues, a lot of nausea, a lot of getting used to the medication. But after being on it more than 1 month, those symptoms started to go away. I started to do good. It would control my appetite. Everything just felt much better in my body. However, ever since they started to actually lower my dosage, as in me taking it every other week, the week that I start to reintroduce it into my system, my body just reacts as if it has never had it before in its life. And that has been a little rough because now I believe we are in week 5 of doing that. And this past week was very, very rough for me. I struggled a lot with nausea. I had to reintroduce these little things into my life. There was a couple times this week where I had some severe mishaps. And also there are elements about my health that I have to keep in mind. My symptoms may not be fully relating to the GLP-1 because yes, I am on a GLP-1, but I also am still a woman with PCOS who still very much has PCOS. I don't do hard, intense workouts every day, but I do try to go to the gym at least to do the treadmill once a day. And a couple days ago, I woke up feeling very ill, very off, and I decided to take a day of rest. The next day, I felt much better. I went back to the gym. That was yesterday. And today, as you can tell, I'm about to go to the gym. But I have been feeling very tired, very drained, very stressed. And it made me think, is this the GLP-1 or is this just my hormones? And honestly, I think it was the second. So my husband gave me this book 2 years ago on my birthday, and it was to help me kind of figure out my PCOS and learn more about how my hormone imbalance affects me and foods to eat. It's called The Meals That She Eats. Honestly, it's collected quite a bit of dust over time because I just let it sit on my table. However, I finally decided to open it up. The reason I haven't touched this book so far was because I did not have a regular cycle. And so it was really, really hard. I tried to skim through it once and I was like, I don't even know what phase I'm in because I don't have a regular cycle. But since I've been regulating my cycle a little bit more, I think I've been able to tell what phase I'm in. And I will shamefully admit that I was not super educated on my own health and what these phases meant. But I am in my luteal phase, okay? So I will read this little excerpt for you in case you are in the same place. It says, with the shift of your hormones throughout this phase, you will notice a shift in your energy. What felt good for your body during the first half of your cycle might not be the case for your second half. As days progress, take a step back from the high-intensity workouts and focus on strength training. Low-intensity workouts are gentler on the body as you prepare for menstruation. Try these movements, and it gives some suggestions such as biking, yoga, swimming, dancing, and so forth. And so with that in mind, I'm about to go to the gym, and since I should probably keep it low-key, I am trying to keep a bit of a step count. Because my job requires me to be on the computer a lot, I don't get a lot of steps in throughout the day. But I am going to do a slow pace, trying to keep it simple as if I was going out for a daily stroll, just trying to get a few of my steps in for the day because I have a class to teach tonight. Next week, I will be back on and hopefully all the symptoms don't come rushing back in. So wish me luck and see you next week.